one of the things that we wanted to discuss as well is we talk about the resistance, the enemy of being creative is a resistance that we face, and understanding that people that need to go through a change or realizing they need to embrace some solution to solve whatever it is that's making them uncomfortable, and we're the helper. How do you approach, let's talk more about approaching the resistance and being a better version of a helper.
Yeah, well, it's this, I love how you introduced that, because as you were speaking, I was just reflecting, it's not unlike being a good friend. And it's not over the short term, it's long term. So it's you build a relationship with someone, and then you get to understand them, and you can actually empathize better with them the longer you know them. You can't assume things about the other person beyond basic assumptions that everyone wants to feel, happy and be out of suffering and the rest of it. But I mean, what someone needs at this stage in their life, you can't assume you know. But if you have a relationship with a person and you build trust with a person, when they are spinning their wheels, you can sometimes just say, like, here's some traction. This might, for someone like you you appear to be spinning your wheels. Knowing you the way I do, this might give you some traction. And then you give it to them. You guide from the side, and you let them take it. And then it becomes their journey. It's not like, here, let me put you in this vehicle that I made. It's so souped up. It's amazing. You're going to have the ride of your life. Because sure enough, they could, but then they get out, they step out of it, and then they're still spinning their wheels because they haven't figured out how to take the traction themselves. So I don't think that I don't know that you can do that without a wider perspective, a wider view on the humanness of the person in front of you, and a whole lot of humility. And space, spaciousness around. It's not just having a slow, like letting them take it if you want it, leave it if you don't. Like, I have this idea for how your life might be better, but here you go, it's up to you. I mean, that is another manipulative tactic. I think that's a whole, or even just saying you don't want this. Like, for certain people, I think even just saying, like, psychologists have done these studies, right? There are certain people who you can say, this is probably not for you, and then leave it and walk it away, and that's gonna make them want it. Like Hendrick's Gin. I remember when Hendrick's Gin came out, and they had this whole like advertising, which was like, this isn't for everyone. Most people won't like this. And you're like, what? I'm one of those people. So that's another tactic. It's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about actually having the space to not know, and to actually care about the other person more than you care about yourself, I guess. Because I'm not talking about selling gin. I'm also talking about just like helping people out through their lives, and that's one of the things that story does, is help people through their lives. It's a mirror that shows us ourselves and how we may act in certain situations, so that we learn how to be. So the empathy piece can't be rushed, I don't think.
Amazing, right? That's the way to do that is, right?
Thanks for watching these Golden Nuggets. And as a reward, I got another big fat Golden Nugget just for you. I wrote this book for you to help you get your act together online so you can grow your business better. You're searching, you're wanting to learn. This is a great book. Grab the book, grow your business.